There you go, little, who you with? Who's your crew? You and me? Hi. What's your name?
Rob.
What? Rob, where are you from?
From Hampshire.
Oh. Thought it was going to be equally as, like, good, but it's Hampshire. Winchester? Yeah, see how I guessed that one? Boom. They're good at guessing where people are from. What do you do, Rob? Student? Medicine? What are you studying? Genetics. Do you know what I did? Communication studies. What an amazing degree you're doing, and medicine, and now... Anyone else doing a shit degree that I can, like... What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, just still better than what? I don't even think they do my degree anymore. I think the only degree worse than mine is the one they offered in 2001 at Sheffield Uni, which was a degree in barbecue. That actually was a thing. That was a thing. Harris is talking there. How old are you, Harris? Tu as quel âge? 25. Oh, so you went with English there after me giving like perfect French there. 25. Oui? I'm dead bon at French, me. I got a B, GCSE. That's before they do numeros now, but they used to do whatever letters is in French. What's letters? Letter. Oh, right, that makes sense. Safe. Merci, Harris. Look at you with your legs out. Who let the legs out? Ooh, them legs is white though as well. Fucking hell, they're the whitest legs. They'd complain about a house party, them legs. That's how white they are. If them legs smelt weed, they'd phone the police. That's how white those legs are. What's your name, man? Nathan. Basketball player, yeah? Yeah, sweet. What'd you do, Nath? What? You're a videographer. Sweet. For yourself, or? Yeah, for myself. Cool. You just, like, film yourself? Sorry, 2 seconds. Richard? I think... Is this on?
Yeah.
Can you turn that off? Just for now, because I feel like I'm going crazy.
Why? What's up?
I can hear multiple me's. Thank you. No? Still hear it? Can anyone else
What
hear
about
that?
now?
Hello? Yeah, that's better. Thank you, Richard.
Sorry.
Because my voice was coming through that, and it was freaking me out. Now Nathan's doing a little... No conversing like that. Just getting the answers. Have you got a company that we can plug right now if anyone needs a videographer? No. So you're a man with a camera? Sweet. That's cool, man. How old are you? 27. You look good on that, though. You look sprightly for 27. Doesn't he look younger than 27? He does, doesn't he? Are you together? Oh, is it Eggy? Did I ask a wrong question then? Because you were like, oh, yeah, I suppose. I mean, technically. Where did you meet? Was you in the bush with the camera? Where did you meet? In Canada. Are you Canadian? Oh. So you met in Canada. Oh, is that what brought you together? You were like in that fucking World Foods aisle looking for Thai food tea. Or whatever happens in Canada. Because obviously you're like, oh, British people, you go over there, you're like, where's the fucking jammy dodgers? I can't eat other people's food. And then you were like bumped into each other trying to buy fucking wagon wheels or something. And you were like, where are you from? England? Oh, sweet. Let's not embrace ourselves in culture. Let's just go out with each other instead of finding a hot Canadian man. So what was his chat like in the supermarket? It wasn't in the supermarket, was it? I've made that up. I've romanticised that somewhat, haven't I? Where did you meet? Yeah. Oh my God. Should we have a guess whereabouts in Canada, Harris? So, yeah, where do you think? No. Where? Ah! Where's that? BAR, is that in Canada? Oh, in a bar, no! I want a specific location, like a city or something. Vancouver. Vancouver? Close. Oh, unlucky, Harris. Close. Was it there, yeah? What were you doing over there? Skiing. Do you know we can ski in Europe? You can do that, but you're showing off. Where are you from? Sounds like Yorkshire. Oh, right. Oh, shit, sounds, mate. Sweet. Okay, so you met skiing. Were you skiing as well? Were you working there, or... Sweet. Can I ask you a question? Was he this boring when he chatted to you? Or is it just with me? Because he's a good-looking lad, but if it was speed dating, I'd have fucking dinged on, mate, because you've been drinking Snore Off Ice. So it's just you two here tonight? Oh, do you know what's really nice? I know that that's a difficult seat to see, but you've chosen to sit next to each other. Oh, are you going to do the little yawn and hug later? The little reach round? Not the reach round, you know what I mean? Oh, he seems like a good guy, doesn't he? He seems like a... What do you reckon about him? Do you think he's all right? You don't know, you weren't sure, were you? Like, oh, he's all right? Well, you don't even know him! Don't be such a bitch! What's your name? Alex. Alex or Alice? Alex. Where are you from? Knutsford. Cheshire. Same. Not Knutsford though, like the ceremonial county town of Cheshire, which is Chester, obviously. Britain's best zoo. Britain's best zoo. Have you been? You've been to Chester? Loads? School trips and that? Sure. Are you just appeasing me now? Yeah, fuck off, Alex. This is so mean. Yeah, just move on. What's your favourite thing about Chester Zoo? The giraffes. They're sick, innit? I like the octopi, which are like they're next to the giraffes, and people don't give them much shine because like the giraffes are obvious. It's like basically the Phil Neville of that section of the zoo, where they're still professional in their own right, but just not as good as their brother. And yeah, I like it. Do you think the zoo's too good? I think it's too good as a zoo. I think it's great as a conservation effort, but as a zoo, it's like I think they care too much about the animals, Alex, because they put like too many leaves in and twigs and that. And it makes it difficult to see them as a zoo. I think that if you're a zoo, you should at least have some white A4 or something behind the animals so you can go, yep, there, let's move on. Took me 17 minutes last time I went, Alex, to see a lizard. And you know what? It wasn't even a chameleon, mate. If it was a chameleon, I'd understand they blend in, don't they? But it was a gecko, and I think you'd agree, Alex, that is a 4-minute lizard. And you might be like, yeah, but that's its house that you're staring into. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough, but $27.50, do you know what I mean? If you come round to my house and you've paid $27.50, the fucking least I'll do is I'll be in the front room for you. I was like, yep, hello, that's it. So who's been to Beat the Frog before? Oh, right, who's never been? Shit, this is probably the most ever that have never been. We've got Pierre Newbies in. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm Danny, I'm your compere. I'll be on and off. In the first section, we've got 2 acts that have previously beat the frog, and then they come back and warm you up. They do about 7 mins each, and then there's a break, and then it's the competition, Beat the Frog, which we'll get into later. Nathan, shut up. What are you chatting about? No, don't lie to me. What were you talking about, Nathan? Just drinks. What are you getting? Water. And then you're going to fucking have a dairy milk and go home and have sex mish. That is what's happening. Fuck, you defo eat dairy milk, you. And just cornflakes with cold milk, no sugar. Just pure cornflakes like... No, this is very good, isn't it? And then you watch the news. So you seem like a lovely man as well, but I just think you're boring. You're probably not. This is the thing, I only get to know you like the 2 minutes that we had the chat and what you give to me, but it was beige as fuck, man. You sat there like a big envelope. A big manila beige envelope, that's you. Not even a stamp on it, bro. What about you, though? What about you? No? No? Yes. What's your name? Jamie, where you from? You got your legs out as well? We got their legs out. They're white as well. Fucking hell. It's White Leg Brigade. Who else is out? Yours are all right. Any other legs? The shins don't count. I'm not looking at girls' legs. It's weird. I'm not fucking Poirot. What do you do, Jay? You work in a bar? Which one? It's called what? Clubhouse. Shh. Oh, you're ordering drinks, that's fine. There's literally... No, it's not your fault. There's literally nothing I could do. It's just the way of the world now, isn't it? Oh, used to be able to shout at people who were talking. Now I'm in the wrong. Terrible. Where's that, Jay? Oh, right, so is it a posh one? You do that? Do you want a pint? Are you one of them cunts? I hate them flippy top cunts, mate. Just open my bottle. Thank you. Hey, what do you use? What's it called? Fucking prick you are, Jay. A bar blade. If we invented anything and named it right the first time, it was the bottle opener. What does it do? It opens bottles. Bingo! Have you ever stabbed anyone, Jay, with the bar blade? No, because it's a bottle opener. Fuming about that. Is it posh? Like, do you have people in, like, famous and that? You shouldn't be. Oh, was you like there like 20 years ago on a long lease? Oh, you've just opened. Oh shit! And you've gone to Spinning Fields. Oh, where? Oh, I don't know where that is. But people are like basically buying bags from Mulberry for like 2 bags, and then they come in and see you going, "All right, do you want a pint?" Love it. What sort of shit? Do you sell food? Just pizzas. How many like sort of like qualifying words do you put before the pizza? Is it like stone-baked, wood-fired? Just pizza? You haven't even thought about hand-rolled? No, hand-tossed. Detroit pizza, oh, them fat ones are literally disgusting. Oh, sweet. Fucking, they're not good, them, are they? What's your name, mate, there? Yeah, AJ. What's that stand for? Or is your name Adj? What is it? Andrew James, but you go with AJ, yeah? Sick. Is that for street thing, or was there another Andrew James? Or you're like, nah, I'm the good one. I'm AJ. Not anymore. Gatting him up, yeah. It's right, bro. Fucking AJ. Don't name. You've got a name. Use it. Your parents named you. Don't be like, what are you calling me? I don't know what's left in the Scrabble bag. 2 blank tiles. Pick your own then, innit? Sweet. Are you going clubhouse after this? Are we all going? Me and you? Hang out? We'll go for a Detroit pizza. Have you ever had one? Should we go? No, because it's fucking disgusting, Detroit pizza. Right, I've got my little list. Imagine if my name was Lil List. So, cool, Mark Biddlestone is on first, and then Matt McCann. Like I said, there's no break in between these acts. There's 2 acts, then there's a break. Don't talk, don't heckle, stay off your phones, and I've never said this before, order your drinks quietly. Whisper. Where do you see that? Like that, like the whisper like the Yin Yang Twins. I understand that it's a very young crowd, and you probably don't know who that is. No? No, they did a song called Wait Till You See My Dick. Have you heard it? Wait till you see my dick. Wait till you see my dick, little bitch. Wait till you see my dick. I'm gonna beat that pussy up. Look at me, Nathan. Wait till you see my dick. Beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up. Oh, it's a tune. Listen to it on the way home. Right, don't talk, don't heckle, stay off your phones, and please welcome your first act of the evening. It's Mark Biddlestone!
All right, guys. All right. How are we doing? We're good. Just to clarify before we start, I'm not a little boy. I'm actually 28 years old. But when you look really young for your age, everyone says the same thing to you. They all say, you're going to be so grateful when you're older. That's what everyone says, right? Oh, you're going to be so grateful when you're older. Will I? Can't wait to be a 90-year-old virgin, but with all those well-known benefits of looking like a fresh-faced 80-year-old. I'm also gay. It's all right. It's a bit like paintball. Wouldn't be my first choice, but if someone else is deciding, fine. I did that joke a few weeks ago at a gig in a brewery just outside Reading, and I only got halfway through. I said, being gay is like paintball, and this bloke at the back goes, yeah! It hurts your bum! Good. And I said to him, actually, mate, plenty of gay men don't do anal sex, and of those who do, plenty don't receive, and those who do receive, if you're using enough lube and you have a sensitive partner, it should be a very loving, enjoyable act. So I'm afraid the joke doesn't work. It was a good gig. I think straight people are really cute. We got any straight people in tonight? Okay, yeah, not very loud, but the reason I think they're cute is the lube that is advertised for straight people. Put your hand up if you're straight and you've used lube before. Right, a lot of liars in the room. Okay. If you're not familiar with it, I'll fill you in, right? So lube for straight people is normally like orange or red or pink. It's called like Ocean Breeze or like Smooth Silk. It's really expensive. It's like 12 quid and it's like 20 milliliters. So like if straight lube had a voice, it would be like, hey guys, like just have a good time, like be safe, be smooth. If gay lube had a voice, it would literally say, all right, faggots, get to fucking. Right? My bottle of gay lube at home is a litre and it costs £2.50. Right? That's less per unit than a can of special brew. Right? My bottle of lube at home doesn't even have a name. It doesn't have any branding. It's that industrial. Right? My bottle of lube at home has to be able to dispense so quickly, it has a pump action nozzle on top. But my favourite thing about gay lube, my bottle of gay lube at home, I'm genuinely not even shitting you, my bottle of gay lube at home, at the bottom on the side, literally says, made in Britain. Who are these gay Brexiteers who are like, no, don't fuck me, yeah, not unless it's made here. Over lockdown, I obviously spent a lot of time, as you can tell, sort of thinking about what it is to be gay, what it sort of means to be gay. And so I developed a bit of a foolproof how gay are you test. So what I'm going to need, was it Nathan? Okay, exciting Nathan. Are you with this lady? Are you with this lady? Yeah, we'll see. Okay. All right, no pressure. Nath, is Nath all right? Yeah, go on, good stuff. Bit gay. Okay, question 1, Nath. Which George from the following list most closely describes your inner soul? Is it A, George Michael, B, Boy George, or C, a Georgian cottage with a bunch of gays in it? Yeah, of course you have to fucking pick. George Michael? Famously gay! Fucking hell. Terrible so far. What's your name? Dominique. Lovely name, great name, yeah. Does he have any gay tendencies? I think he's got a few. Okay, question 2. Don't worry, you're doing fine, Nate. Okay, if you went to visit Barcelona, would you A, go and watch Barcelona FC at the Nou Camp, B, take a flamenco class, or C, head down the docks and suck a couple of cocks?
I'll choose C.
C? What? One is so straight. One is literally watching football. You picked sucking cocks. Oh my god. No one's ever picked that. Dominique, you're in big trouble. Okay. Okay, final question. You're doing all right, Dave. It's okay. Final question. If you heard the song Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye, would you think of A, the first dance at you and your wife's wedding, B, 80s music, and in particular, 80s soul, C, you're in a forest glade, it's March, and the first bluebells of the year are poking through the rich Kent soil. Shafts of light pierce through the clouds overhead. A pair of fox cubs run skittishly back to their warren, alerted to your presence by a twig snapping under your soft foot. Rishi Sunak enters the clearing. He is naked, and his erection dominates the coppice. You fall to your knees, the soft bed of spring's first leaves breaking your fall. You greedily take his cock into your mouth. Please furlough me, Rishi! You mumble, through a gob full of lovely fleshy knob. A band of nymphs surround you. But Rishi, I haven't had my second jab. You have now, roars the treasurer, swinging his balls towards you like some uncollected tax. By the time you've come to your senses, the nymphs have faded into the forest, giggling and singing the songs of their ancestors. You are left alone with nothing but the bluebells and the birds and the spring sunshine. Was it all a dream? Or is it D, I've never heard the song? C? What was C? All right, Nathan, I'm just going to calculate the score right now. Dominique, how long have you two been together? Not too long. Okay, well, I think it's over. Thank you so much, guys. Cheers.
Mark Biddlestone, everybody! Oh, I was really into that, and then he said foxes go back to their warrens and they live at dens, and it really gave me the ick. They don't live in warrens, they live in dens. I would have said C as well for the Barcelona one, because when you're on holiday, you're meant to do things you haven't done before, innit? I've seen loads of football, and I've danced flamenco, because it gives a sailor's cock, innit? Sweet. You said you've not been together that long. Are you actually together? Is this like a date or whatever? Did you bring her back in your hand luggage from Canada? What the fuck's going on? What happened? Tell me more. Like, has she got a car? It's a long story. How long? Like, you found a ring? Or like, we didn't think much of Andy when he first walked into Shawshank? Like, how long is the story? Because I'm willing to listen. And I think the man them, I know the lady them, I think they want to listen as well. So, when did you first meet? In Canada, yeah. And then when? When was that?
4 years ago.
Right, so now she's single first for the first time in 4 years, and you've steamed straight in. Yeah. When you met, she had a fella, and then you've waited, and then she's got on in the DM straight. She snowboarded into the DMs, and then she's like, hey. Single now, innit? And where do you live, Dominique? Oh, right. Where are you from? Right, Hampshire. See how I knew that? And you live here as well? So you've just recently reconnected? And this is your second date? Yeah. Is it actually? First date?
No.
Fourth date? How long have you been together? Are you actually together? You're not together, are you? It's not. She's waiting for you to put it on Facebook and you haven't. Stop it! Stop batting me away, Nathan. Like someone at the Aegeus Bowl. That's in Southampton. That's where Hampshire play cricket. I'll get to the bottom of it. I will. Why haven't you got socks on with your Converse? That's the worst shoe to not wear socks with. You're going to have some trainer socks. That is all that guy needed to ask. He went through all of that stuff and he should have just went, have you got trainer socks on with them Converse? Sorry, Dominique, it's not going to last very long. Dominique's an interesting one, isn't it? It's like they bottled it on Dominique. They were like, actually, I sort of like Janine as well. What are we going with?
It's Dominique with an E.
Oh, it's not Ian. Oh, just Dominique. Like, when you fell over, where did the scuff go? You're like, oh, Dominique. Head, shoulders, Dominiques and toes. So how long have you actually been together?
Like 8 or 9 months.
Oh, is that, oh right, but do you live together?
Yeah.
What, after 8 months?
Oh, it's a long story.
Get us in on it! We all want to know, and it's only long because you're fucking drawing it out with your fucking prologue. Get us to the juice! What?
I just said the wrong word.
Yeah, exactly! Because you're fumbling the bag, just fucking tell us and then we can... Alex really wants to to know. She thinks you're a boring cunt. This could save it. Where do you work, Alex? A support work. You could end up seeing Alex one day. Because Dominine's left you because she realised there was something a bit off with the trainer sock game. And then you might be like, no, I need a support worker. And then you like turn up with Alex, you'll be like, nah, you're boring as fuck. I remember that night at the Frog and I thought, do you know what, I'd rather quit my job than support that guy. How many times do you tell people what you do and they say, oh, I bet that's rewarding? And you're like, oh, to be honest, I'd prefer a pay rise. Yeah. Right, I've got to move on with the show, but even if we have to fucking lock the doors at the end and fucking from dusk till dawn this bitch, I'm going to find out what the fuck's going on with your weird relationship. Nathan. If that is your name. Do you trust Nathan? I don't either. What's your name? Liz. Do you trust Nathan, Liz? No, he's weird, isn't it? And Liz has got a bum bag, so she knows her shits. What's in a bum bag, Liz? What's in a bum bag? Yeah, what things? Is it a long story? Fuck you both. Oh, it's Matt McCann, isn't it? Of course it is. Right, sweet. Here's Matt McCann. He's going to come on, and then he's going to do some comedy. So don't talk, don't heckle, don't bore us. And we're gonna have some fun, take us into the break, so please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, and please welcome Matt McCann! Right. How we doing? We good? Yeah, it's nice to be here tonight, lovely room, lovely audience. What's your name, mate? Don't ask that. Fucking Mr. Mysterious over here. Already been asked. I weren't listening. I'm sorry. What's your name? AJ. You've got something on your shirt. Oh, fuck. I thought he was going to fall for that. That's put me off that. What's your name, mate? You got something on your shirt. I made you look. Hey! No, it's nice to be here tonight, isn't it? Manchester, up north. Hey! I did a gig in London a couple of weeks ago, and it's ridiculous down there, right? I went in a pub, I got a pint of Coke and a glass of water, and guess how much it was? £7.50, close, not quite. It was free, because I walked out without paying. Now, I didn't mean to walk out without paying, but I don't regret it either, because the way I see it is I'm doing my little bit to address the wealth inequality between the north and south of England. If everyone in the north just went to London and stole something, we'd have a northern powerhouse in about 2 weeks. I'll tell you a bit about me. My name's Matt McCann. Been doing stand-up comedy for about 2 minutes. I've got a girlfriend and we've been together for quite a long time. It's going really good, but sometimes I feel like she only talks to me when she wants something. You know, like a conversation. I think the key to a happy relationship is balancing each other out. So what you need one person in a relationship who buys absolutely loads of crap online, and you need someone else who's a stingy cunt. I've been looking at getting us some of those ancestry tests. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like 50 quid each for an ancestry test. So 2 people, that's 100 quid for 2 ancestry tests. And I'm not paying that. So what we've decided to do is have a kid. Make them take the ancestry test. It's half price, isn't it? Now, I went shopping the other day and I just wanted to get myself some beer. And
It's literally impossible to just buy a can of beer these days. It's got to be some stupid IPA with an absolutely ridiculous design on the front. You know what they do to design these cans, right? What they do, they get a unicorn and they feed it a pack of crayons. And as you probably know, unicorns are highly allergic to crayons. So they get the can, the unicorn throws it like all over the can, and there you go, Beavertown IPA. The names as well, they take themselves way too seriously. There's one that's called Life or Death IPA. Life or death. The only way it's life or death is if I have 18 of them and need to get my stomach pumped at the end of the night. I don't know if you've noticed in the shops as well, like most supermarkets these days have got an aisle which is just full of dog food. Like an aisle full of dog food in a shop that's full of human food. How are you supposed to tell the difference? And I know what you're thinking, like some of the smart asses will be like, oh, well the dog food's got a picture of the dog on the front. Yeah, well Frosties have got a tiger on the front. That's not for fucking tigers, is it? Why are you getting dog food from a supermarket anyway? I don't go to Pets at Home and get myself a sausage roll. If you own a shop, just pick one type of food and stick to it. I always forget my pound coin when I'm in the shop, so I've come up with a little system. And what I do is I carry a bag of sliced bananas, because they're the perfect size for the trolleys. And then after the shop, you get a tasty little snack. Do you ever just think to yourself, because I do, I was driving the other day. And I was just thinking, who would be the worst celebrity to get stuck in a car with? And I think for me personally, it'd be Mr. Bean. Because what would you talk to him about? You'd be sat there going, "You right, mate? How you doing? How's Teddy and that?" And he'll just be there like, Bean. It's not exactly a thrilling conversation, is it? I've trying to look after myself a bit more recently. Started working out, started, hitting my girlfriend. Started trying to meditate as well, and you think meditation's easy, don't you? But I've never been able to get it to work. It's a lot harder than it looks. I've been sat there every day, like, breathe in, breathe out, and I've been doing this for like an hour, and I still couldn't make myself come. I get why some people still use alarm clocks, because we've all already got a device which does the exact same function. Just put your microwave on for 8 hours. Why are you late to work, mate? Oh, I'm sorry, I just slept through my microwave. My old English teacher got sent to prison. He got given a really long sentence. That's not funny, he's a paedophile. Now, I'm going to leave you guys tonight with an impression. Do you want to hear an impression? Woo! That's you guys. Right, thanks for listening, cheers. McCann, everybody! And before that was Biddlestone. Whoop. stand outside, get your crisps out your bag. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Give it up for the 2 acts in that section. See you shortly.
Just clap, that's all good. How is everyone? Are we good? I got peach iced tea this time. I had fruit punch last time. I went to that nice little shop over there and thought I'd splurge on some Arizona. It's very nice. Do you like Arizona, Alex? Have you ever had it? It's not as good as it was if you've had it before, because the sugar tax obviously fucked everything up in it in this country. Country's gone to the dogs, mate. What have you got there? Some beverage. What beverage you got? So you're just having 5. Non-alcoholic, what is it? Apple and mango. Sweet. You have to pay now. How much? Liz will pay. Ah. Yeah, I want to have a look. Oh, sweet. Fucking, it's a stacked bum bag, that. You going to Leeds Fest? Anyone going Leeds? No, is anyone going Leeds Fest this week? No? Sweet, all right. It's not what it was, is it? No. Who said no? Who said no there? How old are you? Guess? No, I'll upset you. I'll upset you. Have you ever been to Leeds Fest? No. So when I said it's not what it was, you're like, yeah, fuck that thing I've never been to or experienced. I mean, it's not what it was, but that's because I'm old. That's why. And like, I look at the lineup and I'm like, oh. But that's because I'm old and I don't know like the Ute Dem music. I'm going, so I'll see. I'll let you know. I'll report back if it's any good. I don't think it will be. It's not what it was, Harris. Have you ever heard of Leeds Festival in Belgium? It's like this. Do you know like classical music and that, right? It's like that where it's like the proms, where all these teenagers from like Saddleworth and places like that, they all go, and that's where they really first get their first experience of like concertos and that. I think concertos is a type of pill, and that's when they got any concertos, lad. Do you like drugs, Harris? Do you do drugs? No. You ever done any? No, a bit of sniff or nothing? No. Just wondering. I've never done any drugs. I've never even smoked a cigarette. That's cool, isn't it? I mean, it's cool now. It wasn't cool when I was like 20. Everyone used to call me a little pricky virgin and that, but now, look at me now. Showing off for money. Someone got a Mr. Frosty up there. What the fuck was that? Someone's making a little Mr. Mr. Frosty was like the goat toy for kids my age. Like, but I only ever had one from the charity shop and it didn't have all like the sauces and that, so I just had ice. It's really sad. Are you rich, Harris, in Belgium? You from like dough? Euros? Got euros, yeah. I reckon Nathan's got generational wealth. What do you reckon, Liz? He looks like he's got a bit of Jenny Well, doesn't he? He does look like he's got a bit of Jenny Well. You got generational wealth? Have you actually? Fingers, I don't believe a fucking word you say. Do you know what? Sometimes, I know this is bad, but sometimes I just like look at the crowd and I always wonder who the richest is. And it's normally like, you might be up there because you probably bought an house for 13 quid in the 70s. And now it's worth fucking 2 mil or something. What's your name, mate? John. Where you from? Macclesfield. Ooh, if you're from that little bit though, like further out where the footballers live and that. No. Couldn't. All right, maybe it's not John then. Maybe John should have saved better. What do you do, John? A statistician. Statistically, who do you reckon's the richest in here? It's not me. Nah. I know I'm getting that pee on a Monday, but still not. It's not me. I reckon you've got dough, you know. Oh, actually, what's your Rob? This is defo Rob, innit? What do your parents do, Rob? Right, here we go then, Rob. How much a term was your school? Is that your parents? Oh. It was free? Oh, okay. So what was your scholarship? Lacrosse. Gives a shit if you went to private school? It's not as popular as it was, is it? Sweet. Okay, cool. I'll find you, rich fuckers. I'll find a little Richies in here, and I will befriend you, and we will enjoy holidays together. Have you got a cast on? No. Oh, all right. Sorry? I'm mistaken. Is that like don't ask, walk on? Okay, cool. But I really want to know, but I don't want to offend anyone. It's a horrible quandary. It's a terrible story. Tell me more, was you hit by a car? Can we get into it?
Not as long as me.
Oh, good. As long as it's not as boring, I'm not bothered. Fucking, it's like listening to Damien Rice. Nathan's surrounding me, and so it is. Ice skating. That is well cool. How old are you?
24.
That's embarrassing. Like professional. Hold on. No. Whoa. How many buttons has he got undone on that white shirt? Because that looks like an egregious amount of buttons to have undone on a Monday night. On a Heidi Montag. What are you... Sorry? It has been a sunny day. Where are you from? Yeah, every day's a sunny day that's not Newcastle. I was there at the weekend. It was dead nice. I do like Newcastle. I got rained on all weekend, though. It was fucking shite. So, were you on like a little date or something? Were you together or... Sorry? Oh, no, I mean like on your ice skating jaunt. Did you try and do like a pirouette?
No, I was just standing.
You were just standing. Were you even on the ice? Were you in the foyer? Sorry? Straight on. And then... Psh,
I was there.
you were there. What have you done to it?
I broke it.
Oh. If I get a pen...
Yes.
Because that's why I had paint over it.
With garden fence paint, she painted it white today because we lit it on it.
You fucking cuprinoled your cast. Creosote it.
I thought I was getting off today, it turns out I'm not.
When are you getting it off? 6 weeks? So what made you believe that you'd be getting it off today? I thought that they were going to say, oh yeah, a couple of days. No one's gone, nah, there's 6 weeks left on that.
I changed it because I put it on this angle.
So you've got like a scoop,
Oh, not like this.
like a JCB. That's cool. That looks like as well that is like the perfect amount of cornflakes for the bowl. So you can just... Were you with her? What's your name, man?
My name's Reese.
Reese. Hi, Reese. And yours? Rogan. What's your real name? Not like your PS Network name.
No one gets it right.
Rogan. How do they not get that right? It's like a dog saying Wogan. It's like a what's that called? Ventriloquist dummy? If they were like Terry Rogan. So it's not Rogan.
No.
So why did you tell me that then? Right. Can the next person I talk to please have some conversation skills? Because this is fucking ridiculous. What is going on? You are dull. And he is dull. And do you know why? Because you're both all right looking as well. That's the thing. You're quite... So you've never had to rely on your charisma. But wait till you get to 35, mate. Yeah? Wait till them wrinkles come. You better go and see Botox because you're not going to have the chat. You better hope she doesn't get bored. How old are you? 34? 24. Oh, right. He's a day younger than you. Okay, I bet you have amazing conversations. When's your birthday? When's your birthday? Ah! That's why you fell. You were like so enthralled in the fact that he's a day younger than you. When you first found that out, I bet you like, that was it, stars in their eyes, wasn't it? You were like, we are meant to be. Because that's what brings people together. The Zodiac. killer. Happy birthday, whoever that is, unless that is you're boasting about your exceptional vision. By the way, that is a really good joke because it says 30-30 on the table, so give me my props. Oh, 30-30-30. Shit. Who's 30? So you're not? You are tomorrow. Day after. Are you worried? About being 30? You're the last one. What the fuck is going on? Where are we? Japan? Is everyone old now? What do you mean you're the last one? No one told me. Is it like the Highlander? When you get to 30, you have to go to one of them Italian restaurants where they bang all the pans on your birthday and fight to the death. You're not worried about it? No. Don't, right? Some people worry. It gives a shit if you're worried about being 30. Don't. Honestly, 29 is well worse because you just spend it worrying about being 30. And then when you get to 30, you realise it's just the same as being 29, except now you've got the whole decade ahead of you instead of behind you. So you're a young 30s instead of an old 20s, and you'll be more interested and it's well better. That's not comedy. That's me just trying to help you out of your little existential crisis. You get to 32 though, you're fucked. Kill yourself. I'm joking, please don't. I will check in 3 years. Hey, how's that girl? Right, you seem better in this bit. I'm not going to lie, I thought you were shit in the first section. So, I'm joking, fucking chill out. You're bringing the energy, I like it. I'll ask again, who's been to Beat the Frog before? Who's never been? Sweet, so what happens is we got new acts coming to try and beat the frog. What that means is they come to the stage and they try and do 5 minutes of comedy before you find them insufferable and we get them off. So what I do is I will give 3 cards into the audience, dans l'audience, and then if you don't like the act, you put the card up, and if 3 cards go up, you will hear this. Because we like to build up new acts' self-esteems by picking out their early pitfalls and saying, don't carry on. If they come to the stage and they're good at comedy, or they've got like a sob story or a poem or a rap, and they pull the wool over your eyes for 5 minutes, you will hear this. It's literally the only song that makes sense. Because it's the frog song, and we're at the frog. And if we were at like Beat the Dog, it would be a different song. Ruff, 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 Rogan. Who wants a card though? Okay. Sorry? It's his 40th. Well, he's probably got enough cards. I've said that loads. Don't act like I've just improvised that, please.
You can only go one way now.
Sorry?
Not nominated.
What? Who are you? Fucking the NPCs are getting involved. There's a glitch in Skyrim. What's your name? I saw you put your hand up. Yeah. Reese. We got double Reese. Who else was Reese? You were Reese. Yeah, we got bare Reeses in. What do you do, Reese?
I'm a dancer and a model.
Do you know what, right? Don't take this the wrong way, but I'd have guessed that in one. If anyone in here looks like a dancer and a model, it's you, Reese. Well, you and him, like, that's it. Are you a dancer and a model as well? Yeah. You read the brief and you came equipped. I like it. Where'd you dance, Reese?
Manchester.
Yeah, whereabouts? What? Doing what? What sort of shit?
So we Vogue and I do lots of different styles.
Amazing. Tell me all the styles, because I'm like not being a dickhead. I'm genuinely interested.
So I do house, street, breaking.
Do they still call it street? I thought that was. It's more like they call it. Yeah, commercial now, innit? See how I knew that though? Are you impressed? Yeah, man. Just keep clicking. I really like it. Give me 10s, Reese, across the board. How old are you, Reese? Sweet. And have you been? You haven't been to Beat the Frog before, I take it. But right. Can you do it though? Because you've got to put this up, right? And then if they're shit, you've got to put it up and keep it up. And they're all looking at... This isn't like your little bitchy WhatsApp now, where they can't find out. This is in 4K, Reese. Everyone's going to see it. Are you all right with that? Yeah. Sweet. I fucking love Reese. Pass that to Reese. Give that to Reese. Anyone over here? Hey, okay? Two of you put your hands up, you have to fight for it. No, you don't, you don't. Who wants it more? Only one of you can have it. Right, cool. What's your name? Lucy. Where are you from? Rochdale. And what do you do, Luce? A chef. Where'd you work? Where'd you work, Luce? So you're not a chef? Let's be honest now, Lucy. You are a cook. What's your speciality, Luce? Well, yeah, food-wise, very much food-wise. No, dancing. Pastries, sweet. What's your best dish? Don't say the one I've got in the cupboard that I put the roast potatoes in at Christmas. That's not what I mean. What shit? Oh, right, sweet. Doesn't matter. Because they're sweet, aren't they? Because they're cakes. I can feel it coming in the head. That's where the montage would be of all my failures. Have you been here before, Luce? Yeah. Do you know what you're doing with this? Yeah. What are you doing with it? Yeah, there you go. That is fire. Pass that to Lucy, everybody. Who else? The only trouble is, right, I've never put it back that far before, and I just don't know if I can see it from there, so I think by that, just by location, you're out. He'll stand at that. Doesn't help. If anything, it makes it worse, because the vantage point of that balcony will take it right out of view. Have a think, yeah? Who are you? What's your name at the back? What's your name? I know we spoke and you're going to kill yourself when you're 32, but what? Naomi. I'm like, oh, you're doing drink. Oh, that's so annoying because I'm ready to go, oh, yeah, but you're actually just being people, innit? What do you do, Naomi? Teacher. What sort of shit? What's your speciality? Primary. Cool. How big? Little. Proper little. Have you ever hit one? Because the parents, they won't believe them. Oh, look, a plane. Today, kids, we're going to learn how donkeys kick. Stand there. What's the silliest name in your class? You must have. Heaven Backwards. I love that one. That's one of my favourites, the old Nevaeh. Oh, I love it. Did you know it was Heaven Backwards, Alex? It's Nevaeh. I just don't understand why they don't call it Heaven Forwards, which is heaven, which is equally fine. Sweet. Where are you a teacher? In North Endon. That's what I used to think it was called when I was a kid. And do you know what you're doing with this? If they're crap. Fair enough. Pass that back if you can. AJ, pass that back. Oh, it's like the hymn books at school, isn't it? Take one, pass one on. Walk in the light. Walk. He died in pain on Calvary. Walk in the light. Save the lost like you and me. Walk. Should we just do hymners? Right. I will say to the card holders, what's card holders dans français? Don't know. You don't know what card holders is? Okay, you don't have a word for that? That's fine, that's why this gig ain't in France. We wouldn't be able to do this bit. They'd be like, où est la carte? Is that where is the card? Oh, you've got it now, what is it? Card holders. Carton. Like a carton au lait. Ah, carton jaune. Carton rouge. Yeah, I know what it is. I got a B in GCSE. Stop patronising me. Right, what I will say to the carte holders, right, is give them, this is a difficult job, right? Give them a little bit of time to get into it. Not loads, though, right? It's evident when they've settled in. If it's not, what I'm saying is just don't fuck them off straight away because you don't like their shoes or whatever. Because that's not this gig. Give them a little bit to settle in, but then if it's evident that it's not for you, cards up, hold it up. What I will have to say before we go, has she fucked off already? Fucking hell, loose. The card holders, I know, Richard, I know. Card holders, you don't know anyone that's on, right? You don't know any of the acts. Promise? Promise? I know that he doesn't get, like, you don't know any of these acts, right? Because I imagine that you know him. Yeah, just a little bit. 50 Cent there. Right. Give him a little second. But then, what I will say is all the acts on, they know what they've signed up for. If you gong them off, they'll all be back another day. You're not going to break anyone's life. It's just a little setback. It's not even that. They know what the game is. So what I'm trying to say is don't feel guilty about putting a card up. They know why they're here. It's all cool. Put it up and hold it up so I can see it with the horn. Josh Reynolds is first. I'd like everyone to go medal. Please welcome Josh Reynolds!
Sweet. How's it going, guys? You all good? Sweet, man. Okay. My name's Josh Reynolds. It's nice to meet you all. I like to start off my set about talking about being autistic. It's because I am. It's typically how it works, isn't it? If I wasn't, it would be pretty fucking weird, wouldn't it? But it's an invisible disability, right? You can't tell by looking at someone if they're autistic or if they're not. But if you are interested in finding out who amongst your friends is autistic, I'll let you in on a little secret. Just go onto your friends list on Candy Crush and find out who's above level 4,000. Then, take them to the casino and cause fucking carnage, mate. I'm also diagnosed with a thing called dyslexia and dyspraxia. You add the autism to that and people often go, is there anything you haven't got? And I'm like, yeah, friends. It's not good, man. Another thing you may not know about me is that I'm a cross-dresser. How did you know? I'll be honest with you guys. This was my coming out. You know, the comedy for me, like my first gig was me coming out of the closet. My first gig was in January 2020, which means by March 2020, I was straight back in the closet again. Just this time for entirely different reasons. Beforehand, I was so deep in the closet that I'd come out the other side and made best friends with Philip Schofield. We were going for afternoon teas, and then one day he just vanished, and I was stuck in there with Louis Walsh. I'll be honest with you guys, I get a lot of anxiety going out in public. One time this guy just shouted at me once, and he went, "Oi, mate, show us your tits, whip." And that was really unfortunate, because I'd left them in the car. What a klutz. And also, a really weird thing for my therapist to tell me. Can I level with you guys? I do get really nervous coming up on stage. Like, you do these big gigs and you never know what sort of reaction you're going to get, right? And I'll always kind of kick myself on the way back home because, as usual, everyone's being really nice to me. And as far as I'm aware, my dad's not here, so that does help. I should say my dad's not a bad guy. You know, he's just trying his best. Like me tonight, before anyone puts their card up. But he actually said to me, well, look, Josh, down the line, whatever you decide, it wouldn't matter to me if you were my son or my daughter. You're still a scrounger, so fuck off. That's my dad. By the way, there is a difference between someone that is a cross-dresser, i.e. me, and someone that is transgender. A transgender person may feel trapped in the wrong body or born into the wrong sex, and for me, I haven't got a fucking clue, mate, I'll be honest with you. But, you know, when I dress as a woman, I like how I look and how I feel. I may even go as far to say that I feel cute. Thanks. But not cute enough yet for a 20% pay gap. It's fucking bullshit, sisters, isn't it? I may be 2 promotions away from this being financially doable. I'm checking my pay slips. I'm looking at my monthly budgets, and I have to decide whether it's Netflix or tits. And I'll let you in on another secret, guys. Netflix are re-releasing Space Jam next week. So chicken fillets it is. I should state as well that cross-dressing is quite an old-fashioned term. A lot of people now like to go by gender fluid or gender non-conforming. And for me, like, you know, people go in my ear a little bit and go, it's seedy, it's dated. But I've just come fucking out, man. Like, give me a fucking break. But if there is anyone here from the BBC with a panel show and a quota needing filling, I will chop my dick off for a shot of Mott the Week. Tomorrow. I've realised I'm probably open to like other TV shows as well. You know, like EastEnders come knocking. But we will have to negotiate on the testicles. Thank you very much.
Just Reynolds, everybody! Can I have a round of applause for Amy as well, by the way? Amy working really hard, swapping all the mics, making everything COVID safe. Make sure I give her a round of applause. Right. The next act is Madeline Dan. Please welcome to the stage, Madeline Dan!
Hello. This look is called Princess Diana if she were a television children's presenter. No, I'd love if I was royal. I'm not royal. I'm a bit posh, though. Did you notice? I'm not the proper sort of posh, though. No hyphens in my name, just the one middle name. And I'm pretty sure there's no inbreeding in the family, apart from Uncle Grandad. No, we can't really talk about him. I mean, he's away doing a Louis Theroux documentary anyway, so he's busy. He's far too busy for that. I didn't go to private school. I went to a state school. I'm stronger for it. There was like one woo for private school, so we're fine here. I'm amongst my people. And I got into med school, got out the other end, first in my family, very pleased. And to do it as a woman, I was thrilled. Although I realised, you know, to come through medical school as a woman, the only difference is after you graduate, they call you nurse, not doctor. It's worth it. No, it was completely worth it. I'm working with children at the minute in the paediatric A&E, or as I call them, the plague rats. No, Mummy's darling plague rat. I'm sick of them. And we had a family come in, and the child had a bit of diarrhoea, and I thought, well, you can go home and I'll send you with an advice leaflet. We didn't have one on diarrhoea, but we had one on constipation. So I said, Mum, take that, read it backwards. I reckon myself a pretty average doctor. So if you see me here, you're fine. Elsewhere, I don't know. I've been working in ICU through COVID. Sorry, I'm used to rounds of applause when I say that. It's fine. Oh, stop it! Thank you. Some of the most unwell bed-bound patients on ventilators. Great captive audience. They never laugh, though. They all just make this weird beeping noise. Sometimes they go faster and then suddenly stop. Don't know what that means yet. And at work, we learn lots of quite scary skills. And I like to learn new stuff, but it's a bit scary when it's on people, so I'm picking up hobbies at home instead. And I thought, look middle class, be middle class. I did embroidery. Yeah, I'm a loser. And it comes with an awful lot of paraphernalia, bits and bobs and all of that. And it's a bit like drugs, you know, it comes with a bit paraphernalia, a bit druggy, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. And I think... I don't do them, I'm actually a decent doctor. But I think that in the same way that marijuana is a bit of a gateway drug, I think that embroidery is a gateway hobby. I've got a sewing machine now. I snort coke off. No, I mean, when I'm not doctoring and apparently doing coke, I've been trying my hand a bit at social media influencing. I thought, I'm already bisexual, was it obvious? I may as well secure my spot in hell by doing a bit of influencing too. And I saw an influencer recently do an ad for Petit Filou, other yoghurt brands are available. And it was with her young daughter, come home from school early. Okay, that's fine, she's enjoying a Petit Filou. And then look closer, there's a bruise on the child's forehead. And the child was sent home early from school because she'd fallen over in the playground and hit her head. Mum thought, hang on, she's home, secondary to head trauma, monetise it. Hashtag, Petit Filou not licensed for concussion. Who knows, it might be. I've not got to that chapter yet. Social media's a funny place. I got a DM from somebody. I mistakenly admitted to watching Love Island. And they said, oh, you really shouldn't watch Love Island. You know, it's full of judgmental people who want to, you know, impact your life choices. And I was like, ooh, it's almost like someone DMing me, judging me, trying to impact my life choices. I didn't know about that. My friends can't believe that I enjoy doing this. They, aren't you nervous? And I say, no, I get to talk to strangers about my life. It's called therapy. On that note, 42% of marriages end in divorce. Sad. 71% of statistics are made up on the spot. No, if you're my mum, then 66% of your marriages end in divorce. But to be fair, the divorce... Don't call the S word again. Slag. No, but in my parents' defence, the divorce was very, very mutual. They both decided to tear me from my childhood home. And speaking of things that have made a grown woman incredibly insecure, I'm also hugely tall. Did anyone notice? 6'1", certified long boy. Yeah, I'm very, should be a goalie, not, should be a lot of things. And it's really funny how quickly people rush to reassure you about something before you've even tried to be insecure or been insecure about it. And you get people saying, well, actually, in some circles, 6'1" as a woman is pretty average. I'm like, yeah, in crop circles. Beam me up. Do you know, I might be happier. I once asked my mum, what would you do if the aliens came? She said, without a shadow of a breath of a doubt, I'd go with them. And then she divorced my dad. It all makes sense. No, I mean, being tall, I mean, I live with it, and I sometimes get compliments at work. Oh!
That's what Madeline Dan, everybody! Who's next? Robbie Stevenson is next. Right, settle down. We're going to crack on. By the way, Richard's here. How long was that, Richard?
That was 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was 5 minutes. Give it up again for Madeline Dan. And now we're going to welcome your third act of the evening. It's Rob Stevenson. Please welcome Rob Stevenson. Have a good one, Rob.
All right. Okay. Thank you, folks. We all doing all right? Okay. I won't lie. I've got a really bad tummy, so this will be a success if I just don't shit my pants. My name's Rob. I call this look Mr. Blobby at a funeral. For anyone born after 1997, Mr. Blobby is just another reason why Noel Edmonds is a cunt. I won't go on about it too much, but obviously there's an elephant in the room that needs addressing. It's not been the easiest 18 months, has it? I hope you're all doing okay. I mean, you're clearly alive, but I hope you're all doing okay. I'm very lucky. I do a job that can be done remotely, so I've spent the past 18 months working from home. Work with vulnerable people. I work supporting students with mental health problems. Talk about the blind leading the blind. I worked up until very recently for an organisation called BIM. They're a music university. I don't know if anyone's heard of them. British Institute of Modern Music. That's what the acronym is. They just recently got university status, so their own awarding powers and all of that business. And one of the reasons I left, I won't lie, was that they didn't change their name to the British University of Modern Music. Deprived me of the opportunity to say, my bills are paid by bum. Well, it's been fucking tough. It's not been an easy year at all. It's been particularly bad for the hospitality industry. It really has. I've got so much time for people who work in hospitality, working on bars and in restaurants. Look at the bloody bar staff having to run around like they're on supermarket sweep here. It's like bless them. Give a round of applause to the bar staff. They've done very well. But it's been shit. It's been shit for the hospitality industry. It's lots of industries, lot of businesses haven't survived. We've got a few from Manchester. We lost the cat cafe. We lost the cat cafe around the corner. The cat cafe was a cafe with cats just around the corner. It went out of business during COVID. It was devastating. It was a lovely cafe with cats. One can only assume they went out of business because, unlike their neighbouring restaurants, they couldn't use Deliveroo because people would eat the cats, wouldn't they? Look at me like I'm fucking weird. I wouldn't eat a cat. Is it Nathan? Would you eat a cat? Don't take this the wrong way, but you do look like the kind who would eat a cat. Would he eat a cat? I think he'd eat a cat. I think he would. No, I definitely wouldn't eat a cat. I'm vegetarian. I don't eat animals. I don't eat meat. I don't like eating meat. I'm not vegan, though. I'm not vegan. I don't go that far. I've got a lot of friends who are vegan. I've toyed with the idea of going vegan, even if it's just for the ability to be sanctimonious about it. But a lot of my friends who are vegan, they talk to me about how, in the production of eggs, male chicks are killed at birth. Male chicks are killed at birth. Now, I love eggs, but that's really sad to me. It's really sad that male chicks are killed at birth. But it does do wonders to smash the patriarchy amongst the chicken population. So you win some, you lose some. But
Nice one, Rob. Good stuff. Rob Stevenson, everybody! How long was that?
That was 3 minutes 37.09.
Fucking hell. It's like the Commonwealth Games. Thank you, Reese, because if you didn't put a card up then, they weren't going to put them up. If you don't want to put them up, you shouldn't have them. You shouldn't need 3 of your mates to be giving you the courage to put them up. If you want to put them up, just put them up. No one's going to make you shouldn't feel bad or anything. Do you still want the cards? Yeah, sweet. Loose? All right, sweet. Well done, Reese. Who's on next? It is, obviously, it's Stephen Williams, isn't it? Of course it is. So everybody make some noise, and please welcome Stephen Williams!
Good evening, everybody. I'm sorry about the shirt. It should be on holiday. Right? Now, I know why we're not, don't we? But I'm not going to go on about that because we've had a bad year. But I'm only going to say this one thing about COVID. If it's available after 10 o'clock tonight, right, can it come round our house because we have an extension built and measure the kitchen for the tiles, please, with its 2 metre rule? Right? Never heard anything like it. Right. Well, thanks for that clap when I started. It was lovely. The last time I got the clap The last time I got the clap like that last time was when I was away with the lads in Amsterdam. Eh? That wasn't the bad thing about getting that. Getting home and explaining to the wife why I had to nip to the chemist and get that shampoo you have to put all round here for an hour and stay in the kitchen. Yeah? Has anybody ever been to Amsterdam? Yeah, you tell the women are shouting out for that. You know what? Amsterdam, that question actually, right, is a way to tell a relationship. Yeah? Because when I said, is anybody Amsterdam? All the women went, yes! Because they know they're not going to be asked the next question. Did you go to Red Light District? Yeah? Now, the ones in a long-term relationship, the blokes might have said yes, because they're on date night tonight. So there's a possibility they're getting a shag. Yeah, but the young ones who've not done, they're not going to say nothing, are they? Because they've no idea what they're getting tonight. Yeah? Now, all this, I tell you now, right, there's been so much going on about dating sites, hasn't there? Yeah? Facebook even do a dating site now, don't they? And what's that thing where you swipe left and swipe right? Right? Tinder. Yeah? My son's on Tinder, he's up there somewhere. Yeah, and he was doing that, swiping left and swiping right. And I said, son, let's have a look at your profile. And he's there holding an axe. I said, son, you look like an axe murderer. He said, Dad, I was at that Manchester axe throwing here, where you throw axes. I said, it's a great picture. I said, get it off, son. I said, just as a point, son, how many matches have you had? He said, I've had one, Dad. I said, do you wonder why? Huh? Listen, I've got... Anybody sing? I'm not asking because I'm in enough trouble as it is. Is anybody single in the room? Because I've got a great tip for you. Right? None of this internet dating malarkey. Yeah? What you want to be doing, you want to be getting down Asda or Sainsbury's between 5 and 6 at night. Has anybody heard that before dating hour? Yeah? Now, when you go in, listen, when you go in, don't be going in with a trolley. Right? Because that's family. What you need to be doing is going in with a basket. Right? And as you walk around the supermarket, have a look for other people with a basket. Yeah? So you wander over and have a quick nose in the basket. Yeah? And if they've got chocolate jammy Dodgers that you like, you know you're on a winner, don't you? One, you like them, and two, they're buying the stuff they want. Yeah? So you bump into them. And you say, all right, I like chocolate jammy Dodgers. I said, so do I. There you go. That's dating for you know this internet rubbish. Yeah? Right, before I start, I need to tell you a bit about myself. Now, I've got ADD, and that's not because I'm a great mathematician. That's attention deficit disorder. Now, I didn't realise all this for the last 6 years. Now, my partner, Rihanna, who I'm with at the moment, and we always say at the moment, don't we? Because we never know, do we? Yeah? She said, I think you've got ADD. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Nice one, Steve. Steve Williams, everybody! Stephen Williams, sorry. There's Steve Williams. Right, there's one more act in this section, and it's Rosie. Settle down. That's all. Sorry if it's more than that. That's all it says on my sheet. So please welcome to the stage, Rosie.
Hello. Hi guys. I'm really excited to be here tonight. I've always really wanted to try stand-up comedy, but I've just always been too scared to do it. But this last year I've been really trying to grow myself as a person. Been trying to delve into the depths of my subconscious mind with a view to find out who I actually am. Just to clarify what I mean by that, I've been taking acid. taking a lot of acid. And what, you know, there wasn't really anywhere to go. Lockdown came. I thought, oh, can't go outside. Let's go inside. And it was wild in there, let me tell you. There's fucking loads going on. But what I realised, doing all of this, this self-exploring, and self-exploring is what I'm going to refer to it as going forward, just in case anyone in here knows my parents or my therapist. I realised doing all of this self-exploring is that I had a lot of irrational fears. I was scared of loads of things. And stand-up was a huge one because I've always been really, really worried what people thought of me. So standing on a stage and telling everybody all my secrets seemed like a bit of a mental thing to do. But what I realised doing these multiple consecutive high microgram doses of self-exploring is that nothing actually matters. Nothing matters. Now, don't take this the wrong way. I'm in no way saying go and rape your neighbours or decapitate little children. Please don't do those things. That would be horrible. I'm just saying, you know, those things that we're scared of, that I was scared of for so long, they don't actually matter. Now, I'm not trying to start a Charles Manson-style cult here or get us all to commit some kind of mass suicide together. Obviously not, you know, some things matter, like life matters, and respecting your fellow human beings, that matters. Not letting your parents find out that you semi-regularly take acid, that also matters. But the small stuff that we stress about every day, that stuff doesn't matter. See, I'll give you an example. I used to think that the worst thing that could ever happen to me is if my boyfriend cheated on me. I remember seeing that show, Cheaters. Has anyone seen Cheaters here? Yeah, cheating is a crime. Happens every day. It's got like a really sick theme tune. Anyway, right, there'll be this dad of 3 in the back seat with his pants down with like a 16-year-old babysitter, yeah? It's brutal, it's horrible. These are real life people. And I remember watching this show and thinking, I love my boyfriend so much, right? I love my boyfriend so much that this is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. And there's a lot of shit on TV that could potentially happen to you, but him cheating on me, this man that I'd known for 3 years, which is less than 10% of my entire life, because I'm not 30 yet, just to clarify, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I am not 30 yet. Him cheating on me would be the worst thing that could ever happen. So that's worse than like famine, that's worse than genocide, that's worse than something fatal happening to Elon Musk. So we need him, man, he's gonna take us to the future. My boyfriend cheating on me was gonna be the worst thing that could ever happen, yeah? And then, inevitably, as life goes with its little tricksy ways, because when you fear something that much, yeah, when your ego is that self-absorbed that an infidelity in your own relationship is somehow worse than half the global population being wiped out. Thank you.
Nice one, Rosie! Rosie, everybody! How long was that, Rich?
She did 3 minutes, 54 seconds,
Oh, right.
.56.
Sweet. Hey, it's break time now. Go and get a break in that, and I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Give it up for all the acts in that section. See you in a bit. Sweet, Luce has gone again. Where's Luce gone? She doesn't want to do that, does she? She doesn't like doing it, does she? Yeah, but I don't think that she should have it. Let who do it instead? Can't see them. Who said that? I ain't going to see you up there. What are you talking about? Why'd you do that? I mean, it's fine. I appreciate your fervour, but I don't... What's your name? Chris. Where are you from? Manchester? You said that then, like, Manchester? Like we were somewhere else? Like we were in, I don't know, Timbuktu? Do you know where that is? It's in Mali. What is? What do you do, Chris? You work in the rail industry? Yeah. Sweet. What? Choo-choo? Yeah, choo-choo indeed. Is that your little choo-choo cheerleader there? Choo-choo! What sort of shit? I fix it. You fix the trains? Yeah. Oh, sweet. Do you work at the washdown? Sorry, I just really like Thomas. It's my favourite shit. Have you seen a new Thomas? Right, it's pure fire, right? Thomas's World Adventures, right? It's fucking great. Thomas goes all over the world now. Works all over, right? It's probably pre-Brexit. Although it is mainly just India and Australia, so maybe he was going to work in Europe, but he couldn't. Emmaus fucked him, so he has to go to like Australia and that. But he's in India, right? And there's like a tiger loose. Have you seen this one? And like Thomas is dead scared of the tiger. But he's a fucking train. Like, what's it gonna do? It's gonna fuck up his gnashers if he bites Thomas, isn't it? If anything, Thomas goes, yeah, bite me, I dare you, you little stripy prick. Fucking chew. You try and chew me, I'll chew you. Where'd you work?
Norwich.
Norwich? Fucking hell, that's a fast train that gets you here on time. The TGV, le train grande vitesse. Told you I got a bay at JCSA. You live in Norwich?
No, I work away.
You work away. Oh, so you just work Donsler? Do you know about Norwich? Yeah. Been? No, you're not been. It's famous for moutard. What? Isn't that mustard in French? Yeah, you fucking weirdos. You know about Delia Smith? Yeah. No. She's like a chef, proper one. She isn't scared to get involved like Lucy is. Like, she went on a pitch at half-time in Norwich and she was fucking wrecked. I think it was Norwich v Man City before the money, and so they were shit. And then she went in and she was like, where are, to the fans, she's like, where are you? Let's be having you. Like that. And it's one of them things, you know, like when you go over there and you're like, oh, those English. It's one of them things where you're like, do you know they have fucking pissed up chef women on the pitch at half time with scarves on shouting at the fans that have paid to get there? Fucking great. You don't have that in Belgium, innit? Just chocolate and pedos and that. Yeah, it's fine. Do you know, right, I'm going to upset you here, and it's not even about the pedos. Do you know Belgian chocolate? It's meant to be good, isn't it? Do you know where's... Right. Do you know what I think's the best chocolate in Europe? No. People say that. It's Norwegian. Yes. Are you from Norway? Yes. Bergen. Yeah. Mate, I told you I'm dead good. I'm fucking dead good at guessing where people are from. I promise you. Yeah, what is it? What's the brand, the main brand that's like everywhere? It's the... Is that what it is? Yeah. Melka Chocolade. Yes. Oh, it's so fucking... You got any? Oh, what fucking use are you? Sorry?
OGS has some.
Who has some? OGS? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Who's that? OGS. Do you call him OGS? Like he's fucking a politician or something. OGS. Hey, maybe I was wrong about your letters. Sorry about that. I didn't know OGS. Again, not in a Brexit way, because they like you, don't you? Because of your system that they all based their wanting to leave on. Why are you here? Well, what, did he steal you over? How are you, man? What's your name? Where are you from? You look well Norwegian, though. Is that why she likes you? She's like, oh, it reminds me of home there. Have you been over there? No, I'm going next month. Oh, mate, bring me some milk chocolate. I'm not even joking. Bring it me. I'm like, I'll give you, please. And I'll proper pay for you and everything. I'll pay for it and everything. And if you just post it to me, like, we can, if you want to be friends, we can defo be friends. And if not, I'll never bother you again. But I'll definitely, like, compensate you for the milk chocolate. And my mate, who's a comedian, Mick Ferry, I think he's there, he fucking loves it as well. So get him some. Honestly, you'll never pay to get into a comedy night ever again. Deal? Yes! J'adore la milk chocolate. That was weird, saying that in 2 languages. Oh, right. Cracking on. Everyone good over there? You seem like a good crew there. Are you all like friends? Like proper friends though, or is there like people like ringers, like, you know, when it's 5-a-side, you look what we got? Or is like all friends, or is there like some sort of other halves of friends that you're not that fond of? Okay, let's keep it. What's your name, sir? Jim. James though, but you're trying to be street with it. I like it. You're going to start the applause, Jim, for your next act, right? We've got Stuart Thomas, right? So there's 6 acts in this section. Card holders, are we happy with? I'm happy with you, Reese. Naomi, you sort of brightened up when Reese put his... Right, I just want to... Yeah, that's cool. And Luce, you all right with it? Because have you seen Spider-Man? Because with great power... You know about that, yeah? Sweet, so let's crack on. Oh, shit, I need to do that. Oh, this is long, innit? Used to use the same one. Back in the day, mate. Fucking hell. Back in the day. Oh, I missed back in the day. Before that bug went round. Stuart Thomas is on next. Make some noise. Whoopie J. Clapping. Please welcome Stuart Thomas.
Hello. My name's Stuart. It's lovely to be here. By now, you've realised that I come from Wales. Or, as they prefer to be called, Mum and Dad. That's a slow one, some of you will get it later. Either all of you clap, or none of you clap. Just fucking pick a side. I love being Welsh though, man. I love being from Wales. I love the Welsh flag. But I will admit, it's bloody ridiculous, isn't it? We've got the green, green grass of home, a flipping dragon, and a white sky. Because even in the mythical land of dragons, in Wales, it's probably a bit cloudy. I actually grew up on a sheep farm with over 300 sheep. Or, if you're Welsh, enough for a bloody good orgy. I actually had 40 sheep stolen from the farm overnight the other week. Genuinely got fucking sheep rustled. Or if you're Welsh, sex trafficked. Food addiction. It's not glamorous. Amy Winehouse never wrote a song called They Tried to Make Me Go to Slimming World. I hate Slimming World, man. I hate Slimming World. They're like a cult. I hate Slimming World members, or as I have renamed them, fat earthers. Food addiction, though, is my favourite addiction, is the best addiction out there. You can get it anywhere and everywhere, 24/7. How many dealers do you know with a drive-through? Some dickhead said to me in a gig the other day, what about sex addiction? Have you had any problems with that? I said, well, I'd imagine it's a little bit like heroin addiction. To get addicted, you've probably got to try it first. Food addiction or depression. It's like the old saying goes, what came first? The chicken or the secret blend of 11 herbs and spices? As a fat person, you do get your fair share of abuse. I've been called some horrible things in my time. Chubsy Wubsy. 2-ton Terry. My name's not even Terry. And hey, fatty boom boom, want another cream cake? I'll be honest with you, that's the worst one. Not because I'm fat, because I'm lactose intolerant. When people find out you're lactose intolerant, they take the piss. I can't even take a photo without someone saying cheese. Some of the abuse I get, I understand. No one wants to be stuck next to a fat person on a plane or a train, myself included. But there's one thing these horrible people say that I just do not get. They say, don't make larger clothes for fat people, it only encourages us. Firstly, fuck you! Secondly, what do you want? What's the alternatives? Do you want large hordes of naked fat people roaming the country? Looking for their next meal.
Stuart Thomas, everybody! It's not even Welsh. He is. I'm joking. Kate Jackson's up next. Make her feel welcome, make loads of noise. Please welcome to the stage, Kate Jackson!
Guys, please give another round of applause for your fantastic host, Danny McLaughlin. Yes, thank you. Oh, it's so nice to be here. So my name's Kate, and when people first meet me, they make two first assumptions. They assume I'm either a lesbian or a vegetarian. But neither of those are true, because I do enjoy a good sausage. So I put that joke on Facebook, actually, and my auntie got in touch, and she was like, Katie, you can't tell that joke. We're Jewish. You're not supposed to be eating pork. And I was like, listen, the only thing that I've actually got in common with my Jewish heritage is, I've got like curly hair. If I stand to the side, you'll see I've got a bit of a big nose, and I don't have a foreskin. So I'm single, guys. I'm single. I like dating. I like coming up with little nicknames for my dates. So we've had Mediocre Mike, who's all right. We had Dopey Dan. He had a funny walk. And then my favourite was Billy One Ear. Yeah. So Billy was all right, actually. He was a nice guy. There was just something missing. And actually, when I first met Billy, I didn't know that he only had one ear, because I didn't see. I was drunk. And then when he picked me up for the date, I still didn't know, because on the passenger side, he had a full fucking ear, right? So that's where the deception began. And then we got to the date, and I walked in on the other side of him, and I saw he didn't have an ear, and I fucking screamed, like I screamed, and he didn't hear me. It was fine. And all those those thoughts started running through my head, like, what if this gets serious? What if like we make out? What if we have kids? Will they have 3 ears? Is this how this works, you know? What if we go on holiday together? How will he wear sunglasses? So I shagged him anyway. Whispered sweet nothings into his ear. And then not long after that, I'm not even joking, a guy with one fucking hand asked me out, right? Like, what is my love life? Like, build your own boyfriend? You know, yeah. So yeah, I shagged him anyway. Yeah, you gotta hand it to me. Cheers. I retrained recently, and last year, March 2020, I started a new job. And I finished my training and I started as a registered general nurse. Thank you. Yeah, cheers. We love claps. Cheers. Yeah. I went to uni for like 6 years altogether because I've got another degree as well. And I never once got the clap. And then I started getting on a fucking Thursday from The Nation. What the fuck was that about? Do you know what I mean? And anyway, nursing's an amazing job. So I meet some amazing people. I met a woman the other week who was 105 years old, right? That's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. Yet she tried to bite me. Yeah, she didn't have any teeth. So I shagged her anyway. Ah, thanks. So I think one of the other comedians touched on this a little bit. I've got a condition too called ADHD. It stands for like attention hyperactivity. I'm not really sure. I wasn't really paying attention disorder. And it affects me in loads and loads of different places. And like job interviews are a fucking minefield. I start off telling you how I'm going to better your company. I end up talking about my dog and I don't have a dog, you know. And then one place that it really affects me is in the bedroom. And so I want to actually share something that happened with you guys, but I'm going to need some help. And I've already got my eye on you, Liz. Is that okay? Can I borrow you? Do you mind coming up here? Go on, bring your bum bag. Come on, girl. Guys, give Liz a round of applause. Thank you so much. Liz, hi. Thanks for this. Oh, my God, she's taller than I thought. He wasn't that tall. So you can be him. I'm going to be me. Okay, so we were spooning, but we're not going to lie down. She won't see us. And we were spooning. And his arms started like that. Normal. And then he went from there to there. Now that's fucking weird, right? What are we... Is this the Nemesis at Alton Towers? And my brain, my brain to mouth filter just like fucked up, and I just went, you're like a horny backpack. Liz, that's all I need you for, but this is lovely. Thank you. I was rocking his world, by the way. Thank you, guys. Give Liz a round of applause. Isn't that great? Oh. So... Oh, no.
Kate Jackson, everybody! How long was that, Richard? I think that was close, wasn't it?
That was 4 minutes, 34.28 seconds.
Oh, the 0.28 there really did it. Sweet. Okay. Simon Hall is next, so please welcome to the stage, Simon Hall!
So I got into a massive argument with my friend today. He said to me, Simon, you always get sayings wrong. I said, mate, you've hit the nail right below the belt. That's not actually what I've come to talk to you about. I'm going to tell you a story today, guys, about when I broke up with my girlfriend. We were together 10 years. She very much was and still is the love of my life. But you fucking cheer, guys. Thanks very much. They say you're supposed to love your audience, but I'll be honest, you're pissing me off already, all right? No, she was super cool. She had this cool style. She was quite androgynous, and she had one of those names that's like a guy's name. Dave. For the purposes of this, right, we'll protect her identity, we'll call her Dave. Yeah, but we broke up, and we broke up for the right reasons, actually, me and Sam. Sorry. We broke up for the right reasons, Sam and I. But no, we broke up. I actually broke up with her because she was trying to make me something I'm not. Celibate. So I got myself onto Tinder, didn't I? Because I am an absolute lad. Sorry. Don't see what's funny about that. Clearly lab material. But no, I did. I got myself onto Tinder. I was really scared of Tinder at first because I find Tinder quite intimidating. And what I mean by that is I've never sent a dick pic. Yeah, never sent a dick pic. In fact, the last time I was single, if I wanted to send a dick pic, I would have had to have taken a picture of it on my mum's digital camera, upload it to the family PC, download it to my phone, and then text it to the girl via a multimedia message. Right, the technology has moved on now, hasn't it? It's too easy to send dick pics. People are doing it willy-nilly. Yeah, thanks. That's my favourite joke too. Thank you. You know, no, but I'll be honest. I'd always thought dick pics were one of those things that happened, kind of got blown out of proportion. I've always hoped people would laugh at that bit, and they never have. So thank you so much, Manchester. You're fucking brilliant. But no, like, I asked a friend at work if it was something guys genuinely did. She showed me an album of dick pics. Yeah, just saved on her phone. An album of dick pics. An album of dick. She had a compendium of cock, if you will. She had a folder of phallus. She had a miscellany of members. She had a jiffy of Johnsons. She had a wallet of Wangs. She had a binder of Bellends. I've got loads of these. What I'm trying to say is she had at least a gigabyte of girth. One guy had sent us so many pictures of his dick from so many different angles, you could have scanned them into a 3D printer and made an exact replica of his actual dick. Like, that has got to be incriminating somehow, hasn't it? There's got to be a crime we can fit him up for with the imprint of a penis. Nothing serious. We'll like rob a house, rub it in the mud outside. Yeah, when the duty sergeant turns up, he'll be like, have we found any footprints? Someone's going to go, no, but you're going to want to come and see this. You know, they'll end up with a mould of the perpetrator's penis, and they'll have to go around the country finding the penis that fits the mould, like some grotesque abomination of the Cinderella story. Does it fit? Does it fit? Finding the penis that fits the mould. Will it be young or will it be old? This isn't the weirdest grim tale ever told. Yes, we're finding the penis that fits the mould. If anyone's from Disney, give me a call. I got a great fucking film here. But no, I'm scared of dick pics, and I find them quite intimidating, so make of that what you will, Freud. And speaking of my mother, she's proud of me, my mum, because I followed in her career path. Well, sort of, you know, she's a primary school teacher. I'm a proper teacher. I don't think she's a very good teacher, though, because she gave me some advice once. She said, Simon, always give the kids very clear and explicit instructions. So my next lesson, I said, do your fucking worksheet, you little cunts!
Simon Hall, everybody! Nice one! Did you, when he said cunts then, he spat a bit then, did you see? Is that why you two are laughing? It's like, because I saw that from there, like with the light, it was like a rainbow through it as well. It was... Christina Taylor's on next. Please welcome to the stage, Christina Taylor!
Thank you so much for this, Mr. Oscar Aubergine Award. Thank you
to all my boyfriends that I loved before. I realize that this is the biggest. You're enjoying yourself, eh? This is the biggest from the Asian market. I thought Asians are small. Anyway. And thank you so much to all your pets at home. Because of them, you are here. Okay, enough that shit. I think he wants to pick up. Good evening, everybody. That's all. Welcome to your beautiful city. That is always wet, which is called Rainchester. Tonight is the night of the day. I like your laugh. I think you love the night. And tomorrow is another fucking day. With that eggplant. I really hate this pandemic, you know. I am really pissed off. Fuck that virus. And fuck your boyfriend. If you have benefits, but if he's not paying the tax, never mind. I really wonder, you know, we Asians, why? Okay, take your time. Why we Asians are small. I don't know if it's with the position, but you know what? Because of the height, I am concerned that I might be mistaken to be a child. And so I'm hiding from this pedo, from this gay pedo, and all the pedo. You're laughing. Is there anywhere pedo in here? I better hide. Do you have a door here? I can come in even if it's a small box, I'll hide and run. Anyway, we comedians, we need to connect. We need to connect to the audience. There are different kinds of connection. Not with that eggplant, no. Different kinds of connection. Mobile network and Wi-Fi, wireless.
Christina Taylor, everybody! blood on your hands. Je ne comprends pas. It's funny though, isn't it? This could be someone's mum, that. It's fucking great. I really laughed a lot. I had no idea what was going on, but I really laughed a lot. We've got to wait for fucking Naomi to come back now, taking a piss. How long was that, Richard? I heard you laughing up there, Richard.
Oh, I absolutely love that, mate.
Yeah. That's Richard, by the way. Colin's got COVID. If you normally come and you're like, oh, why is it not Colin? It's because he's got COVID, but I hope he's all right. Fuck, it's really slowing me down, this Naomi. What, are you with Naomi? Yeah. You want to just do it in your little indoor PE kit there, the little t-shirt and that? Someone always does that, you boring cunt. What's your name, man? Ryan. Ryan, okay. What do you do, Rye? I'm a teacher. Oh, sweet. With Naomi? Yeah. Same school? Yeah. In North Endon? Yeah, that's the one. Sweet. This guy looks sick, you know. You look great today, mate. You look quality. I'm into that. What a sick dude he is. Mate! Oh, who's with him? How old is he? What? Fuck, mate, I'm 23. I was wearing just Nike and Adidas because I was scared that people would fucking bully me and that. No, do you know what I mean? To have that much confidence. Do you know what? I'm going to wear a white t-shirt and a coat. That's what I'm wearing. And a tash and half a mullet. And just fucking walking around like a sick dude. I'm so jealous of that guy's confidence, man. Naomi, fucking hurry up. You're going to have to do it. Ben Connolly's on next, right? We haven't got time, mate. Never no time to play. So please welcome to the stage, Ben Connolly! Oh, right. Oh, is it a thing? Okay.
Cheers. I know what you're all thinking. Telepathy. Knew I shouldn't have started with that one. So I'm from Burnley. Don't usually get a cheer, that one, but yeah, I'm from Burnley. It's good. You know, we're quite resourceful people. You know, need some new garden furniture? Use that old settee with no cushions on it that someone's fly tipped at end of the road. Yeah, upcycling, isn't it, that? Yeah. But we're quite friendly people and all, we got voted friendliest in all of England. Off a paper, so you know it's right. Which must have been why I saw that sign outside an house last week. It said, "Happy birthday, Nan, 38 today." Yeah, welcoming, aren't they? Yeah. But it is beautiful, Burnley. It's really nice. We've got rolling hills, magnificent architecture, dog shit, loads of dog shit. More dog shit than dogs. Weird, yeah. I saw one last week that looked like a walnut whip. With a fag stub in top of it, yeah. It was a really depressing 99. Aye, yeah. But it were both proper grim, yet strangely beautiful at the same time. Just like Burnley, yeah. Yeah, it were good. But I don't know about you, but in the 90s, I used to go on some mad nights in the 90s. Oh, they were proper mental, they were. Oh, the pills all over. Everyone were off the tits. Oh, it was proper banging all night long. Everyone just, all night until...
Nice one, Ben. Ben Connolly, everybody! How long was that, Rich?
2 minutes 12.92.
Took him longer to get stage. Yeah, I just passed that because you were literally taking a piss, and it was ages. So I passed it to Hayden, who's my boy. Who's next? Tom Ratcliffe is the final lad of the evening. Please make him feel welcome. Here's Tom Ratcliffe!
Hello, Manchester. Yeah, my name's Tom, but my friends call me increasingly rarely, actually. But, that's fine. We'll grow apart. Okay. My name's Tom Ratcliffe. I don't believe in God, obviously, because I don't know what kind of benevolent God would call me Tom Ratcliffe and then let me grow up to look like a giant rodent. What's been going on? Thanks for asking. Not a lot, really. I work from home now, full-time, and I don't mind it. I quite like it, in fact. I do get a bit bored some days, though, and I'm having to find increasingly creative ways to pass the time. Spent most of last week planning my own funeral. And I'm not ill, don't worry. It's just what I look like. It's fine. Mexican funerals, fantastic, right? Exactly the way it should be, I think. All about celebrating life rather than mourning. Completely on board with that. So now, I'm pretty sure I want to be cremated and then put into a piñata. And have my infant nieces, up to heaven. There's never anything for kids at funerals, is there? Strange. My sister's got 4 or 5 kids now, and we're very close. She's one of those eco-warrior, environmentalist types, so I do wonder sometimes, is she only having kids because they're biodegradable? Cool. I do my bit for the environment. You can't have to these days. I do.
Unlucky Tom. Tom Ratcliffe, everybody! Thanks, Amy. How long was that, Richard?
That was 1 minute 47.07.
Ooh. I love how you read it out like the dude from Gladiators as well, like fucking sick. Right. So how many have we got? Loads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people that beat the frog. Where's Amy? Where are you? How am I doing this now? I forgot. Are they allowed on the stage or? Oh, I'm fine with them being on the stage. Sweet. Can we have all the people that beat the frog onto the stage, please? Players, Josh Reynolds, Madeline Dan, Rob, Rosie, Stuart Thomas, Simon Hall. Oh, not Rosie, sorry. And, and Christina Taylor as well, that's it. Yeah, let's do order. Josh, Madeline, Stuart, Simon and Christina, there we go. Right. By the way, you all right with being this close to people? Is that cool? Man's double jabbed, because he's old. If not, you can stand there. Right, listen! Shh! I know you're all having a little chat about who you're going to clap for, but you have to wait till I talk now. Shh! Settle down, bumby. We're going to go that way. This is the order in which they beat the frog. Applaud and clap and cheer for the one you want to win. Don't make too much other noise, like with stamps and that, and banging tins or whatever, because I will just make it all about the claps. Yeah? I will do that. I've got the power to do that. So don't be like fucking banging your champagne flutes or whatever. Just clapping and cheering. And if I do find that people have got extra cheering powers compared to the other people, then I will make it just claps. I feel so powerful right now. I'm like Thanos. So we're going to go this way and applaud for the one you want to win. We might whittle it down to a final to give it more frisson. Yeah, man knows about frisson. Josh Reynolds, everybody! you're winning. Madeline Dan! See what I mean about the cheering? It really clouds it. Stuart Thomas! I don't know though. I don't reckon. Simon Hall! Comment dit-on, I don't know how this is gonna go en français. Can you say it for me?
Ça va dérouler.
There you go. Christina Taylor! I don't reckon she's one. I reckon the final is between Stuart and Simon. I think that's fair to say. So nice one, Madeline. Nice to meet you. Good stuff, Josh. Well done. Christina, thank you. Nice one. Comment dit-on en français? Buff! Oh, of course it is buff. Buff. Right, we got our final bitches. Applaud and cheer and whoop and clap for the one you want to win. We're going to do it that way. And please cheer for the one you want to win, Stuart Taylor! Sit down. I only say sit down because if it gets tight, Richard's got like a sound thing up there where he knows who made the most noise, and you standing up ain't gonna do it. Simon Hall! Stuart Taylor! Simon Taylor! Simon Taylor literally doesn't exist. It's someone who I went to school with. But he won. Nice one, Simon. I think it's fair to say that Stuart is the winner tonight. That was great. Yeah, you don't keep that. That was great, man. You've been dead nice. It's a shame for Stuart that he did win, but no one's really going to talk about him on the way home. And rightly so. NGL. You've been dead good. Keep supporting this gig, man. It's fucking brilliant. Beat the Frog every Monday night. If the amateur feel wasn't for you, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, there's a professional bill of full professional bill of comics here at the Frog and Bucket. If, I don't know, maybe you liked me a lot. I'm doing a tour show here in March. I thought they might have put it on the board, but it's all right. It's cool, guys. I'm just trying to sell tickets and hustle here. I've got a podcast as well called the Damn Daniel Podcast, which is very funny. If you want to check it all about, see what's it all about, then you can do that. That's online on Instagram and stuff at Danny MC Comedy. You've been dead good. The bar staff have been amazing. Give it up for them. Give it up for Amy as well, working dead hard. The bouncer there. You get them out, yeah. You get them out. My guy. By the way, massive round of applause. It might be the only time I might be lucky to be the only time that I work with Richard here, because Colin might be back after COVID, do you know what I mean? He's probably double jabbed. So give it up for Richard, everybody! And one last time, give it up for your winner, Stuart Taylor! Thank you, Reese, Naomi, thank you, Lucy, thank you. Best of luck with all your shit. I've been Danny McLaughlin, take care, bye, 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 bye.
Thank you very much for coming to Be the Frog, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget you can check out our website for our upcoming shows.